I'm going to start the video as well.
When you talk about critical race theory, which is pretty much going to be teaching kids how to hate each other, how to dislike each other, that's pretty much what it's going to, that's pretty much, I don't care what you say, it's pretty much what it's going to all come down to. You're going to deliberately teach kids, this white kid right here got it better than you because he white? You're going to purposely tell a white kid, oh, the black people are all down and suppressed. How do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed? How did I get, first of all, time up, because I only got 5 minutes now, 5 minutes. 2 medical degrees. No mom, no dad in the house. Worked my way through college. Sat there and hustled my butt off to get through college. You gonna tell me somebody that looked like all y'all white folks kept me from doing that? Are you serious? Not one white person ever came to me and say, well, son, you're never gonna be able to get nowhere because you know the black people. But guess what? What's sickening about this whole thing is what y'all.
So is this actually Candace Owens' brother, or were people just kidding about that? Or were people being... Because I heard some people saying that. Or were people just like joking about that? Come on, bro. I'm black and I became a doctor. How can you say racism exists, dude? That's crazy. You know? People keep talking about cancer. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't exist. I've never had it. So why would it exist? I'm so confused. People keep talking about hurricanes and tornadoes. I've never seen a hurricane or a tornado. The fuck? What is this? I survived when it rained on me. My basement flooded one time, but my house is still intact. Why the fuck are you going to talk to me about fucking hurricane and tornado prevention? Is it hernado? It's crazy.
All doing right now is already something I do in my community right now to speak out against stuff, because black folks are getting told by other black folks, oh, you know you ain't gonna be able to do nothing out there in the world because them white folks ain't gonna let you get no, oh, you know you're not gonna be able to do it here because you know the white man gonna keep you down. Well, how did I get one?
Yeah, dude, it's just this attitude is so fucking stupid too, because it's like it completely, again, denies like slavery, segregation, and racial discrimination codified into all of our institutions. It denies the existence of all of that. You know what's keeping black folk down, dude? Other black folk acknowledging racism. That's what's keeping black folk down. Like, it's such a fucking stupid ass take, dude. Like, it's so dumb. And it's literally this like mystical multi-level marketing Andy type beat to just say that as long as you don't deny as long as you deny the evidence, as long as you don't learn about your history, like, and you live in this fucking world of idealizations, you can and will succeed. It's like, really, dude? So the black kid that goes to a Chicago public school that's like severely underfunded. Like, all he needed to do when his after school programs were cut and he has nowhere to go, he's like many other black kids in this country where he's one out of every 5 black child who is a parent that's currently incarcerated. He's one of those kids who only has one parent in the household right now because the other one was sent to prison for drug possession or whatever. Okay? And his mother's working to survive. And, he doesn't have like the after school program anymore. So now he just like doesn't know where to go, doesn't know who to hang out with. Like, doesn't have a good school program to begin with. Schools are already underpoverished or completely impoverished. If he just closes his eyes and says like systemic racism isn't real, then magically all of those problems would go away. Right? Is that how that works? This is survivorship. This is survivor's bias, by the way. I made it, so why can't you? White people do this shit all the time too, like poor white people. You're a leftist community. You see this from poor white people all the fucking time who became rich. Come on, man. I used to be homeless. Just fucking work harder. Just work harder. Stereotyping much? Yeah, dude. Yeah. I brought empirical evidence to the table, so I must be stereotyping about all black people when I'm talking about the specific instance of a very real instance of like what the black kid in the Chicago school system might actually feel or might actually experience, to show you a different side and why that's stupid that this person is saying like, oh man, I fucking killed it, why can't you? It's so dumb because he knows how much harder he had to work than someone from a rich background, but instead he defends it.
Who I am right now if some white man kept me down? How am I now directing over folks that look just like you guys in this room right now? How? What kept me down? What oppressed me? I worked for myself from off the streets to where I am right now. You gonna sit here and tell me this lie of critical race theory? Of this the reason why black folks can't get ahead because of white folks? Are you kidding me? This is what we come to now. I can't believe we even talking about this right now.
It's so fucking stupid because it like implies that like if black people hear about their past, then like it's kind of depressing. Like there's a hidden truth there, which is like black history is so fucking marred with horrible things that they've been subjected to, that like when you hear about it, you're gonna be too depressed to fucking succeed. Which, of course, in and of itself is an acknowledgement, okay? That, like, yeah, this shit is really fucking bad, and we probably should have done something about it.
The last thing I'm going to say right here is something that's crazy. Martin Luther King said he wanted his kids to grow up in a world where they are judged by the contents of their, what? Their character, not their skin.
Yeah, Martin Luther King famously always said you should be colorblind, and that you know, I have $5 that says these 2 medical degrees turn out to be EMT license and a home health care certificate. Who says I got 2 medical degrees instead of saying I'm a licensed neurosurgeon or a board certified ophthalmologist? I don't even know how to say that. Goddamn. Thank you, sir, says Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah, MLK famously never talked about poverty, dude. You know.
If they letting this stuff go on right now, it is absolutely doing the complete reverse of what he's doing. So when February comes, don't talk about Martin Luther King. When February comes, don't talk about Black History Month. Y'all gonna sit there and just pretty much pee on his grave with this nonsense? That's exactly what's about to happen. Lastly, we are talking about our kids.
The notion that, like, a famous reverend civil rights movement leader would be anti-teaching the history of systemic racism to all Americans is such a wild take, dude. Like, MLK would be against educating kids on the damaging aspect of racism. Like, that's such an incredible take. Like, but it doesn't, cherry picking MLK, dude, of course, but it doesn't matter. It's not even MLK. This is a whitewashed version of MLK, created specifically to, like, make all of these white people feel comfortable about their point of view.
We are talking about our children. What's so sickening about me, I love the Discovery Channel.
Yeah, MLK was actually so successful because he never actually learned about slavery. And of course, everyone back then said, oh, wow, thank you, Martin Luther King, for addressing these problems in our society. We will now get together as white folk and sign legislation to alleviate all of your grievances, like, to address all of your grievances, which we consider legitimate. That's how it works. Which is why he lived to be 100 years old. And the FBI never tried to blackmail him or maybe even have a potential role in his assassination. Who knows? How are you supposed to talk to people like this? You can't talk to this person. This person is gone. And I don't mean like gone in the sunken place sense. Like, he knows what he's doing. So does Candace Owens. Don't have a conversation with this guy. You would have an easier time describing systemic racism to all of these other people in the back. You want to know why? Because he makes money doing this, okay? This is his job. This is literally what he does for a living. That's it. Like, there's no reason to try to change Candace Owens' fucking mind. They're professionals, dude. This is how they make money. It's a foolhardy endeavor to try to change their mind when they're not honest.
You will see that on the Discovery Channel, animals will put their lives on the line to protect their children from danger. Nobody want to get to the heart of the matter, get to the meat of the matter, get to more of the story.
So dripless too. Fucking cargo shorts Andy, dude. So whack. Rightist social media stars are sharing this unattributed video. Apparently, he's a YouTuber who goes by Modern Renaissance Man. No idea if he's got 2 medical degrees, but the About page on the channel advertises comedy, ministry, and self-help. As far as I can tell, this clip went viral after serial plagiarist and TPUSA meme maker Benny Johnson shared it. It's been several hours, and I'm still seeing people who should know better credulously sharing this video without asking for even the slightest bit of context or confirmable facts. This anti-critical race theory parent with 2 medical degrees YouTube channel description. Calm day. Shut up! Are you fucking kidding me, dude? My man said calm day.
Hey everybody, it's Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. I am new to this Patreon world and we are getting ready to take it by storm. You say, who is Modern Renaissance Man? Well, I'll give you an idea of who I am. Get ready because here I come.
What exactly is the big deal with organic? Is it really worth the extra cost?
It definitely is, and this is the reason why. Is that
Oh my god, dude. Dripless, dude. So dripless. Okay, listen. What is going on here? What the fuck? Why does every black conservative have zero fucking drip, like negative drip, dude? What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Dude, he's wearing a fucking black t-shirt under his like blue button up that he like is exposing. That's unacceptable, dude. And to the people who are saying, does that mean all black people are supposed to have drip? No, that's not what I'm saying. Well, for some fucking weird reason, like, every black conservative grifter dresses up like a fucking Midwestern dad that dressed up in the dark. It's so strange, dude. It's so bad. It's not even 3 stripes, 4 stripes. Honestly, it's just because, like, no conservative has drip. That's what it is. When you get beamed in the back of the fucking head with conservatism, like, that's critical drip theory, which they should be teaching in schools, to be honest. Ad hom the guy because you can't go against his views? What? I've already been fucking going against his views. He's a dumbass, dude. Not only is he a dumbass, but, like, his entire existence is predicated on other dumbass white people like yourself believing that, like, oh, this is one of the good ones. This is one of the good ones. Oh yeah, I should feel comfortable in my fucking racist biases that I've learned. throughout my entire life. Because here's a black person who agrees with me. Dumbass. Don't recognize being sold a fucking idea that just reinforms your previous suspicions.
Daddy.
Fitness expert.
What I'm just simply trying to tell you is that as an auntie, I don't like to see nobody get hurt, okay?
Interest in each other. Again, it's the same type of things that I just mentioned that the parents could be asking. I'm an evangelist, all right? I hope you guys all have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all in Jesus' name.
Yo, Kame, ha, he said.
Bless you all in Jesus' name.
Hit you in the head with a fucking. He just hit you in the face with some Jesus, dude. I love that. That's the famous conservative YouTuber Modern Renaissance, man. Interesting how the right-wing media is trying to pass this guy off as a random concerned parent. I bet this publicity stunt for his YouTube channel. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's great. Look how quickly he was look how quickly they were like, oh, this is a fucking random concerned parent. He literally said, I have the power of God and anime on my side. Yeah.
Critical race theory, which is not their skin. If they letting this stuff go on right now, it is absolutely doing the complete reverse of what he's doing. So when February comes, don't talk about Martin Luther King. When February comes, don't talk about Black History Month. Y'all gonna sit there and just pretty much pee on his grave with this nonsense. That's exactly what's about to happen. Lastly, we are talking about our kids. We are talking about our children. What's so sickening about me, I love the Discovery Channel. You will see that on the Discovery Channel, animals will put their...
Bro, here's my critical race theory. Are you ready for this? White people in America will pay an endless amount of money to do one of two things. Okay? Either have a black person tell them that, like, you know, their racist opinions are correct, or to have black people tell them that they saved their lives. Okay? There's an entire fucking, like, there's an entire part of Hollywood that exclusively churns out content for the white liberals that want to feel like white saviors, you know, like the good white. And it's just like, it's so strange. Nothing in between. You either are like the white guy who saved every black person, or you're the white guy who's just like, it doesn't want to, you know, it doesn't want to ever fucking feel like, you know, their racist points of view are somehow incorrect. Just basically believes because, yeah, it's the N-word dichotomy. It's like either you want to be able to say the N-word because you're accepted by black people as a good white, or you want to be able to say the N-word because you know, think black people are lesser than you, which ironically still revolves around otherizing black people, and also you know, somehow completely avoids their personal experiences with systemic racism. Fox News is pretty fucking quick with it. God damn, dude. Which one are you, white guy? Oh, the N-word pass guy, for sure. That's who I am. I knew it was from Illinois. Naperville Andy, dude. Old Navy ass V-neck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Evanston Andy. How do white people get out of this dichotomy? Dude, it's a joke, okay? Obviously. You get out of that dichotomy by being fucking normal and, like, not treating black people as though they're, like, different, okay? Like, you don't have to be the type of person who, like, is riddled with white guilt. And you don't have to be the type of white person that says that, like, none of that exists anymore. So shut the fuck up. Just be normal, okay? That's my take on this. Just be fucking normal. And don't get me wrong, sometimes people will yell at you. I think I'm normal. I treat everybody equally, and sometimes I criticize black people, and black people will get mad at me and say that I'm being racist or whatever, but, you know. I acknowledge my privilege, and I'm not going to fucking dial it back when it's a black person that's, like, engaging in this horrifying behavior just because they're black.
Their lives on the line to protect their children from danger. Nobody want to get to the heart of the matter, get to the meat of the matter, get to more of the story. It all comes down to it. The person that's going to be suffering from this, the ones going to be hurt from this, is the kids. 10 years from now, if this stuff goes on, whose fault is it going to be? Whose fault is it going to be? Who we?
Yeah, dude. We're really doing an injustice, dude, by teaching white and black kids about the history of slavery and systemic racism. 10 years from now, man, black people are going to have it real hard, dude. You know, guys, like, obviously, like, the reason why slavery happened was because they were teaching critical race theory in the South. Like, the reason why segregation happened, literally critical race theory. Many people don't know this, but it was because everybody was learning about the racist institutions in American society, and that's why it happened. And the quicker we move away from critical race theory, the quicker we defeat racism.
We're going to look back on the blame for this because this is stuff we're talking about right now. This stuff is going on right now. I do this stuff on a daily basis.
You gonna keep spamming that, dude? Let's test if you read everything in chat, because I'm just refusing to read it.
In the hood. I'm in the communities. I'm out there with folks in their face. I've been doing this stuff since I was 18 years old, talking to black folks. And you know what? None of them are buying this nonsense. None of them are. But if you want to implement this into the school system, I guarantee you to the day that I die, I'm going to be the very person right there debunking stuff, tearing stuff down, letting them know they can do exactly what I did and get exactly where I am by putting themselves to work and getting there. And ain't not one white person ever going to keep any of them from getting there. So the CRT stuff, BS.
Actually, when banks refuses to give loans to black people, okay? When banks refuse to give loans to black people, or when black people are pushed into other neighborhoods, like ghettos specifically, and away from, like, you know, the good white suburbs, like, that was because all of the loan officers were reading critical race theory. Like, when in Chicago, we underfund the Chicago public school system, that's because all of the people that are, well, actually, that does make sense. Like, all the liberals in Chicago probably do love critical race theory, but they're fucking annoying libs. Hey, thank you, Queen Luigi, for the 9 gifted subs. That's all critical race theory, dude. That's how this works. Zizek had one of the rare base takes on this from the left. He really illustrates the whole issue within white performative self-shaming.
The first one is that classical one, you know, on Sabbath, on Saturday, Jewish believers meet in a synagogue and each of them says something.
I don't know, man. Zizek in, like, Zizek in black issues seems dangerous territory, okay? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's look at Ted Cruz first. Trigger warning, Ted Cruz. Zizek is a gamer, so I don't know what he's going to say.
Now, what is critical race theory? You know, I had just this week on Cap.
Tell us, Theodore Jebediah Edward Raphael Cruz, what is critical race theory?
Capitol Hill, I had a reporter run up to me. He thought he had a gotcha. He said, "Hey, what's critical race theory?" Apparently, he thought I would turn to him and say, "Gosh, I have no idea. I think it's really bad, but I just don't know what it is." You know, because, you know, conservatives are morons and we don't know what we're talking about.
True, but go on.
Like, he really did think this was such a, boy, he really got you there. And I explained to him, I said, well, it's a theory that derives from Marxism. Karl Marx viewed the entire world as a conflict between classes, between the...
Wait, critical race theory is a theory that derives from Marxism? Wait, what? What the fuck, dude? I'm...
Owners of capital and the working man and women, the proletariat, a fundamental battle in society. Critical race theory takes that same Marxist concept, except it replaces class with race. And it says all of it.
Oh. Okay, that's actually not a bad example. But, I mean, it's more so dialectics, right? Not necessarily... That's not really Marxist. It's just... It's dialectical in the sense that there is ongoing conflict, but that's just that's just saying, like, all manner of dialectics is actually instead of being Hegelian, it's actually fucking Marxist in nature. And I think he's just saying Marxist because it's something that you know, triggers Americans, you know what I mean? They're like, Karl Marx, he was bad. You know what I mean? So he's not completely wrong. Okay, let's...
All of America and all of the world is a battle between the races. Critical race theory says every white person is a racist. Critical race theory says America is fundamentally racist and irredeemably racist. Critical race theory seeks to turn us against each other, and if someone has a different color skin, seeks to make us hate that person. And let me tell you right now, critical race theory is...
Wait, okay. So I lost the plot here. Wait, what? Critical race theory
seeks
says...
to turn us against each other, and if someone has a different color skin, seeks to make us hate that person. And let me tell you right now, critical race theory is bigoted, it is a lie, and it is every bit as racist as the Klansmen in white sheets.
P.O. Box. Of course. Thank you, sir. Imagine thinking about critical race theory so uncritically. I mean, that's kind of the shtick. Okay, listen, any room that fucking get together and, like, celebrate Ted Cruz and, like, clap for Ted Cruz, jail, okay? I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't mean you're racist. It kind of does, but, like, you know, It just means that you like Ted Cruz, in which case that's like a massive fucking vibe check failure, okay? There is a cataclysmic amount of fucked vibes in a room when that room gets up and applauds Ted fucking Cruz. Like, imagine cheering on Ted Cruz. Like, we all are in agreement that politicians, no matter what fucking background that they're from, are dog shit, right? Like, everybody hates politicians. Everybody hates the government. When you cheer for Ted Cruz, you're in a worse position than the Senate. Because even the fucking Senate doesn't cheer for Ted Cruz. Like, that's so bad, dude. That's so bad. You are worse than the geriatric vampires in the Senate who absolutely fucking hate Ted Cruz.
As a Christian and as an American, I love my brothers and sisters, whatever skin color you are, whatever ethnicity you are, whatever faith you are, whatever creed you are. We are commanded to love, period, the end. And those who would divide us, those who would spread lies, it is evil.
Yeet, yeet, brother. Not a lot of applause for that one, yeah. Hey, you lost me on that. I love my brother no matter what the skin thing, you know. Some people I don't like. This was a really good take from the intellectual giant Ben Shapiro. Everyone was asked, what would you ban? Wiley said sugary drinks. Donovan said food deserts, neighborhoods with no parks. Morales said ban bodegas without fresh fruits. Yang said ATVs. What? Adam said schools not having farms, gardens on rooftops. Garcia said corn syrup. Stringer said school lunch junk food. McGuire said healthcare deserts. And Ben said, notably, nobody said crime. Hypothetically, if you don't want to make crime illegal, how will we know? So great. Are there more Juneteenth takes out there? Because I want to watch more Juneteenth takes. I want to see these motherfuckers lose their shit over Juneteenth. What is this? Yikes. Ilhan Omar should be deported, not supported. Oh, wow. Censored by Twitter and Facebook. Fighting to protect the Judeo-Christian bedrock of America. Ugh. A good one, dude. Hey, I love when conservatives who are like, I love freedom of speech, have been losing their fucking minds over, what is this? An Illinois parent? Yes, real Candace Owens, my sister. I'm a crazy big brother. Thanks inviting your brother, little sis. I don't believe this. I think that's a grift too. GOP Representative Ralph Norman explains the Juneteenth no vote on Fox Radio. How many holidays do we want? What's the magic number? This would put it to 11. Do we want 20? Are we going to do one for Native American Indians? I mean, where does this stop? This was such an easy no vote.
That they would try to make, you know, there's one.
Dude, I love when people say, dude, why are you doing that racist accent? And then we find out that's exactly what he sounds like, by the way.
4th of July. There's one birthday, this, Independence Day is 4th of July. And, as I had a lot of negativity on it, but this was a easy no vote because, the fact that they would try to make race a part of it hadn't got anything to do with race. How many holidays do we want? What's the magic number? This would put it to 11. Do we want 20? Are we going to do one for the Native American Indians? I mean, where does it stop? And this was such an easy no vote. There's one 4th of July.
That's great, dude. That's actually fucking great. Where does it stop?